Hi guys.
Here we are on the 22nd of September in Cambridge, New Zealand, the heart of Waikato, at the Cambridge Raceway. Iron Fist 4, brought to you by Nigel Elliott, proudly joined with me tonight as lawyer, Oceania champ, Joshua Nika and Isaac Savage from NZ Fighter. Welcome tonight, Josh.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
So far, we've seen an excellent lineup. We're up to bout number 6, Meg Saunders versus Toni Moki. Meg Saunders jumping in for the second time tonight. Toni Moki out of Ace Fighting, representing her hometown, Cambridge, tonight. So how are we going to see this one go down, Josh?
Well, I'm not sure how Meg Saunders is going to come in for a second fight, because just personally I thought she looked a bit tired towards the end of her last fight. But she might be one of those fighters who needs to get that first fight done, shake the ring rust off, and then get into it. Or she might be exhausted. Let's see.
Say too, styles make fights. Look at the height there of Meg Saunders over Toni Moki. I love short fighters because they have to be inside the pocket. They have to be aggressive, but they've always got that power too, with that lower sort of center of gravity, I guess, with that lower, like, heavy body weight.
She might have tough getting on the inside. She might have a tough time getting on the inside against Meg with her movement. So if Meg's still fit and able to move around how she did in her first fight, then I think Toni Moki will have a hard time getting on the inside.
And look at Moki there. She's already trying to get inside,
and it's hard to get past
distance.
that jab. Yeah.
But as we know, it's always a bit harder too, like when you're fighting a taller fighter, because they do use that range, that jab, and Meg Saunders is definitely using it tonight. But I love seeing a short slugger come through.
So do I. So far in this fight, Meg hasn't used her height and reach quite as much as in the last fight.
Looking at the weight category tonight as well, both these girls coming in around the 65 plus kilogram weight category.
Good right hand before by Toni Moki.
As you said too, some fighters do need that first fight to blow off the steam, get rid of those nerves. But sometimes too, it can hinder the performance if they've gone 3 rounds with another fight that is relatively tough.
Also, there's a chance of an adrenaline dump. So she gets all hyped up for that first fight, and then gets on, has enough time to come down, and then the second fight comes along and you're already exhausted. But hey, let's see how she goes.
Just as we say that, Moki coming through, definitely the aggressor of the two. But Meg Saunders fending her off very well, using that reach. That height is definitely playing an advantage in this fight, and we see a lot of boxers use that with the height and the jab.
That's right. See Moki there switching a bit.
Good first round there, very busy. Once again, the judges got their work cut out for them in this fight here.
I must say, it's not a clear-cut round for me. I'm not sure where I'd be pointing the finger. Yeah, I'm not sure who's getting my 10 and who's getting my 9.
Well, look, we've got 2 more rounds to go, and I love fights like this. I love a fight when we've got a short, versatile fighter. But there's a few more dynamics to this fight here, Josh, because Meg Saunders is jumping in for the second time. It's Moki's first fight from what it looks like. Actually, we're looking at the record now. She's had a couple of losses, so she might be wanting to avenge that tonight and get her first win.
She definitely looks game tonight. So I think she's there for the win for sure. But yeah, I mean, Meg Saunders, the big X factor is that first fight. How's she going to handle this? I'm liking the head movement and the speed from Moki.
Quite a snappy stance there too from Moki. Like at times she's lifting that front left leg, almost a kickboxer stance. Head hunting as well. Moki just coming forward, looking for that kill shot. Overhand right, just missing there. Definitely the aggressor of the two. She's out for blood, Moki, and Meg Saunders is playing it safe. She's a bit more composed, a bit more safe.
See a few
Beautiful
times there,
body
Moki switching and then attacking straight away. She was southpaw before when she went that attack.
We've seen too tonight aggression win over finesse or boxing style with Lee earlier in the fights. Lee with the hair and the shorter fighter coming forward, being aggressive. That's what won him the fight. But in this fight, Moki's struggling to close the distance with Meg.
That's right. Good right hand by Meg.
Definitely a war of attrition. Look at that. Meg Saunders keeps working her way back, not letting Moki get inside. Even Moki throws a double jab out, can't get in.
It's not easy to get past that jab, especially when Meg moves around.
Beautiful overhand right there though from Moki. That did land on the chin there of Meg.
Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Moki. She's very game and she's making this a real fight. Overhand right.
Well, she's definitely strong. She's aggressive, and she's not afraid to throw down. She's coming forward and has power that that could clock the chin there of Meg. That's why Meg has probably been quite cautious in the second fight tonight.
Once again, I'm not sure who I'm going with that round. I saw some good aggression and some good power shots landed by Toni Moki. I saw some good stuff from Meg as well.
Like we said, some of the judges at times have an easy job ahead of them, but tonight and in this fight, they've got their work cut out for them, and I don't envy their position tonight because it's a little bit of a hard one to call. But Meg Saunders is showing a little bit more accuracy with the shots, a little bit more finesse, but we're up to round 3, as they say, the money round, and anything could go down.
That's right. I'd say in terms of composure, you're seeing more from Meg Saunders. Sometimes who the judges like can be quite subjective. Who do you like? Do you like the big swings? Do you like the boxing on the outside?
And that's very often why some people say, what fight were they watching? The judges are all on different sides of the ring. They're seeing shots that we're not seeing from this angle, and they're counting every single shot, whether it land on the centre line, the body, the head.
There you go, Moki's having a good crack at her.
She certainly is, and how can you not love that aggressive walk forward style from Moki out of Ace Fighting? She's got the home crowd here tonight, and she's coming forward.
See, I love the way Meg throws a shot and comes off on an angle. Makes it quite difficult for her opponent to pin her down.
Quite a calculated technical fighter, Meg. She hasn't had too much experience, and she's showing some finesse tonight. The way she moves, bit of an Ali shuffle there, throwing out the right and jabbing with the left.
Yeah. Often if a fighter does that, you're not sure if they've got a sore arm or if they're showboating.
Yeah, I was wondering that myself. Was that an Ali shuffle, or was she just shaking out a cramp? You never know. Could it be that, this is the second fight and this is, technically her 6th round.
Round 6 for Meg Saunders. Ooh, good straight shot there.
Look at that, walk forward, uppercut, left. That definitely clocked the chin there of Moki. Coming forward now, body. She's so aggressive. So accurate with those punches.
I think Meg Saunders now, she knows this might be her last round, or this is her last round, whereas before she had an extra fight ahead of her. So she's letting it all go.
Body shot.
Good right hand, good straight shot.
Don't you love how she just throws that double jab and then sets up with the right, then comes in with the left. Great finish there from Meg Saunders. Being a shorter guy myself, I love it when the shorter fighter comes through and does land those pot shots. But tonight was a good example of a tall fighter, keeping that shorter fighter at bay with those jabs in that range.
We'll need to see the official decision, but I'm expecting a red victory there. It's a competitive fight though, make no mistake.
Meg Saunders could go for another fight if someone pulls out. What do you think of that, Josh?
I think she's up for it. What do you know?
That's what they say, the commentator's curse. We should never call out these fights. There you have it. Obviously, in the eyes of the judges, she had it with those power punches, that walk forward style. Great effort there from Moki out of Ace Fighting.
Congratulations, both fighters. Well done on the win, Toni Moki. Unlucky Meg Saunders, that fight definitely could have gone your way. But as we said, it's often very subjective who wins those.
And as I said earlier, and as you know, Joshua, the judges are on 3 different, at times 4 sides of the ring. They see things we don't see from this
That's right.
1D point of view.
And in those close fights, it can go either way.